Hello, everyone. This is Maya, and welcome to our channel. And in today's episode, we are exploring the places near Puri. Puri is a very nostalgic place for me because this was the first trip we took as a family and made lots of memories. I was just 12 when we visited the place, and those memories are still fresh in my mind. We visited almost the same places we visited 18 years before. So let's go and explore Puri today. Even though we drove from Durg to Sambhalpur in our own car, we hired a private cab for today's journey as it's easy to navigate for a local than for us. Starting our day with a heavy breakfast from a local shop, we had puri, sabzi, and samosa. The shop was filled with local sweets and snacks, and we felt like having each and every sweet. We halted for a refreshing coconut water and clicked some pictures. Never miss a beautiful spot. So now we have come to Chandrabhaga beach. So when I was in 7th standard, this is the place where we came, and I still remember that our guide told us that this beach has something called a chora balu, which is basically a sand which tricks you that there's sand or land, but when you go there, it's actually water inside, so it's dangerous. And so you can see the beach. So that's the beach. Now we are off to our next destination, which is the Sun Temple, Konark. Currently, we are going to Konark Temple. Look at the crowd. we are visiting just after Durga Puja, after the Shara basically, and a lot of people have holidays. That's why you can see that there's a lot of crowd. The museum is actually really good, very impressive. It had a display of the model of the temple and even some excavations from the site. It also had the small theater where the history of how the temple was made is shown as an animated movie, and it was actually very, very informative. After the museum, to enter inside the temple, there was a long queue. All thanks to my brother that he checked an e-ticket instantly and we got a quick entry. So the entry price for an adult is 40 rupees for the Konark temple and 10 rupees for the museum. Now we are entering the Chaya Devi temple, which is considered to be a temple dedicated to sun god's wife. As a child, I never noticed the intricacy of the temple. The architecture is so brilliant that wherever you look, you'll see an art in that. The steps here are too wide. This is how the whole area looks. The temple in the ancient time was also used as a sundial to predict the time. And there are numerous mysteries and stories about this 13th century temple. So the temple is inspired by the chariot of sun god in the mythology, and it has 12 chariot wheels and 7 horses. And it seems that number 12 is a very significant number for the temple, as it was constructed by 1200 workers in 12 acres of land, and that too it took 12 years to complete the temple. The 12 wheels represent the 12 months of the calendar, and 7 horses depicts the 7 colors of the rainbow and 7 days of the week. So there are lot many differences than the first time we visited. For example, this museum was not there the first time when we visited, and Konark has not changed a bit, but the amount of tourists has drastically increased. It was an extremely hot day, so we hydrated ourselves with sugarcane juice and headed to our next destination, which is Shanti Stupa in Dhaulagiri. You have to walk for 5 minutes from the parking area to reach the steps. So we took lift from here. There are 100 to 200 steps here. And we have reached the Dhaulagiri Stupa. You can also take the stairs and come. So this is the Dhaulagiri Stupa. I clearly remember this place even without remembering the pictures because of the story. This place was there in my to-do list, visit list, because I clearly remember the story what our guide had told when I was a kid, that the place which you see there is where the Kalinga War happened. Now there are a lot of buildings over there. Last time when I came, which was 18 years back, it was ground. So this is the place where the Kalinga War happened. Now it's a place for people to live. Surrounding is full of stories of King Ashoka and Buddha. Behind the step, there is a very interesting small temple which is dedicated to both Shiva and Vishnu. So it is considered to be a very unique temple in India because this temple you can worship both Shiva and Vishnu together. You can visit this temple as well on your visit to Shanti Stupa. So this is the area where you can find the stairs from both the ends. It's so nostalgic to visit these places again. Our next destination is Udaygiri and Khandagiri caves, also known as the Kumaragiri and Kumarigiri. It is believed to have been made in 1st and 2nd century BC for Jain monks, and you can actually see that these caves are really old and very, very spacious as well. So we visited Udaygiri caves and it had 18 caves in total. We were really exhausted after visiting the caves as you have to walk a lot and climb a lot of steps and even rocks sometimes. The steps in this cave is very steep and it has different areas to explore. There's an inscription there in the cave. It's written about a king and his way of defeating the enemies. So this is how the cave looks. It's just ruins and nothing else. पापा जा रहे हैं कोई तो चीज़ की खोजबीन में, पता नहीं मिलेगा या नहीं. Our last stop for the day was Lingaraj Temple, and mobile phones, leather items are totally prohibited inside the temple, so we left it in the cab. We relaxed in the beach for the rest of the evening, and a part of Puri beach is now considered as the Blue Flag beach and is very neat and clean, and you have to pay 30 rupees per person to enter the beach. It really feels like a luxurious beach, but you cannot enjoy in such a place as you did as a child. There are beach chairs and umbrellas to relax, and this place looks very commercialized now and doesn't give any feel of that old age Puri beach, which I really missed. We ended our day by having dinner at Dalma, and the food is really authentic Odia food and we loved it and we would recommend it to all of you. In the next episode, we will explore the Jagannath Puri temple, so do watch the next episode. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.